Hi guys, welcome to another video. I bought so many luxury bags last year. I bought Hermes, I bought Dior, I bought Louis Vuitton, I bought Chanel, I bought Goyard, Fendi. Oh, the list went on and it was just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous, and it has to stop. Now I'm not going mad, I will explain all. Let's get going. When I did a roundup of the year and I did my latest video, which was the bags I have bought this year, I just had to have a word with myself and say, what on earth are you doing? This is crazy, absolutely crazy. So things are going to change in 2025. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that I am no longer going to buy luxury bags, because clearly I love them. I love them and I want to keep buying them. So what I think happened this year was I was so intent on buying so many different bags. I had so many things on my wish list that I facilitated it by selling a lot as well, and that is absolutely fine. It worked out. When I work out how much I spent on bags versus how much I recouped from selling bags, it was pretty even. I was very happy about that. However, one, I don't want to keep selling my bags, and two, I don't want to keep buying the amount that I bought this year. I just don't. I've had an amazing year and I've loved every second of it, but it can't continue. It just cannot continue. So I have a plan for 2025 and I am only going to buy a few pieces in 2025. Famous last words. And I'm going to be very strategic on what I buy and when. So how am I going to do it? So I do have a couple of bags that potentially I may sell, and other than that, I've looked round all of my bags and I love them all so much. So there are literally only a couple that I would even dream of letting go of. So me selling a load of bags this coming year 2025 is not going to happen, because I love all the ones I've got. And also I do not want a huge collection. I get very jittery about having such a huge collection. So what do I do? Do I just stop buying bags, or what do I do? So I have decided that I am only going to buy some really special pieces. I think I am extremely blessed, fortunate, privileged, all those things, to have the collection that I have. And because of that, I can't sit here and say that I am missing something or that I need to add this or that to my collection, because I don't. I've got pretty much something for every occasion, for goodness sake. Of course I have. So I think that only if and when certain bags come along, that is when I should pull the trigger. Other than that, I need to shop my closet and I need to use some of these bags that just don't see the light of day. So that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to tell you the bags that would tempt me. Now I have two bags to unbox for you. One actually isn't happening yet. One has landed in London. It has actually been shipped from Paris. It has landed in London and it is on its way to me in the next few days, I hope. So I am not going to be able to get down to London to pick it up. Sad times. Anyway, I'm not going to be able to go and do that, so I'm going to get it shipped up here. Oh, I just can't wait to see it. So I'm going to be unboxing that one. I've also put an order in for the Murakami collection, which is launching early January. So I am super excited about that. So I have two bags already on the wish list. So how am I going to facilitate this? Well, I don't want any rules, because I just break those rules, and I don't like rules. I don't like being told what I can and can't do, even if it's by myself. So I'm not going to set a limit on anything. I'm not going to put anything set in stone, but what I feel like doing is enjoying the bags that I have acquired this year, because there are many and there are two more to come. Already, and therefore I think after I've unboxed both of those, and I'll talk about those in a second, after that I want to just have a little bit of peace a little bit of pause, and just see what comes along. I don't want to put any, as I say, any rules in place, but I think only those special pieces now need to come into my collection, because I am so lucky and privileged to have the ones I have. So I don't have any gaps. I don't need to be buying so many bags all the time. I just don't. So the bags that I would make an exception for are some absolutely special pieces. So things like, if I ever get the call from Hermes ever again, then of course that is where I will make an exception, because offers from store do not come along very often. Now, I hope that you have just watched my gorgeous friend Amelia's unboxing of her mini Kelly. I honestly have been so excited for her. That was so out of the blue. Anyway, it's her story to tell, but it did get me thinking again about Hermes and having that excitement of potentially getting a call and an email from the store, and it is so exciting. It really, really is. But it has given me quite a lot of hope that even if it is 3 years since I was offered a quota bag, it's 3 years since I was offered this from London, direct from store, and I thought my Hermes journey was over, and maybe it is over, but I can still hold out a little bit of hope, can't I? So if a Kelly 25 came along, or a 28 in the Cellier, I really would love it in Epsom leather, then I'd be all over that. Obviously, if I could then do a wish list that was for a Birkin, I probably would go for a Birkin either 25 or 30, probably the 30, which is my favourite size. I don't know, again, colours, I love strong colours. I don't love pastels. I don't want it too bright, but it has to be sort of more of a stronger colour. So if that ever came along, then I would make an exception for that. I also would like another exotic Louis Vuitton bag. I just would. I think I've got enough Capucines. She says famous last words, but I still really like the Rose de Vent, which only comes in exotic now, and we will just have to we'll have to just wait and see what actually comes out. Again, they tend to be very pastel colours. The ostrich seems to come out in some stronger colours, but I really like the lizard, so it would be something like this finish but on the Rose de Vent, but I would need a different colour for it to be different to the Capucine. So I think that is a wait and see what comes out, and they are so expensive, so it would have to be absolutely spot on, perfect, beautiful. What else would I be looking for? I actually looked at is it the City Steamer from Louis Vuitton, which was again in the exotic, in the little mini one. And they're actually really cute, they really are. So maybe I would look at that again. It would have to be the exact specification. I don't know what that is. Something would have to jump out and just grab me. What about Chanel? Well, honestly, I have done videos where I've talked about the Chanel Trendy and how I was so disappointed in it. However, myself and Steph were in Manchester and we saw the So Black in the mini Trendy in the new size. Oh my goodness, just insanely beautiful. So that did get me thinking, oh, it's lambskin, and oh, if that only came out in caviar, honestly. But they've never done the Trendy in caviar, so I won't hold out much hope for that, but I did love it. I've also been talking about a classic flap for a while now in I have my jumbo, which is up there somewhere, but I would really like a medium-sized one with the view to getting the chain extended. I would probably go pre-loved because the prices in store are just insane. But they are the types of things that I think I'm going to look for. So all of the other brands, am I going to buy from Fendi? Probably not. Am I going to buy from Goyard? Oh, I love Goyard, but do I need, I've been talking about getting a St. Louis tote, and then I was thinking, I really don't need one. I've got my Neverfull, I've got it's down here, my Artois Goyard, which I absolutely adore. So do I need another tote? Well, no. So yeah, I don't know, maybe another pouch from Goyard. I don't think don't think I will be going mad with Goyard. Dior, I just don't think. I think I'm gonna stay away from Dior just for now, unless something does rear its head. But yeah, it just doesn't seem to work for me, does it? So I think Dior at the moment is a no. Loewe, I am loving the flamenco bag, absolutely loving it, but I don't feel the need for another flamenco bag, or even a squeeze bag, even though I do love the squeeze, because the flamenco is gonna scratch that itch. I just think it is, and the colour, the burgundy, is insanely beautiful. The other thing that was always on my wish list is Bottega. There is something stopping me. It's probably my husband, because he hates it, he really does. But there is part of me that just thinks, no, with all these other beautiful bags, do I need to spend £4,000 on a Bottega bag? Probably not. So I think overall I'm going to stick to Hermes, Chanel, Louis Vuitton. And then there is one other brand that when we get to Paris, we hopefully are going to Paris in the summer next year, and I think Meredith's coming over, Amelia's hopefully coming. I think we're all going to try Claire, Lisa, Gwenny. I don't know exactly who's coming. Hopefully Steph is around and Nick's around. Anyway, a few of us are hopefully going to Paris, and yes, there is a brand called Joseph Duclos, which I do want to have a look at, because you can only see them in the flesh in Paris, and I just want to get my hands on one and just see what the hype is about. So that is one that I would possibly look at. So yeah, the excessive buying, the excessive selling has to stop. It just has to stop, because I just can't keep doing it. If I keep selling at the rate that I'm selling, I'm going to have no bags left. And yeah, I just think I don't need to do it. My collection is really, really good at the minute, so just enjoy it. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on another one.